Greetings! So in today's video, I'm going to show you what's inside this box and I will talk to you about the process of acquiring what is inside this box. I received an email by the company GSJJ and they inquired if I would like to test out their custom products, and since having custom items made is something that I've always been interested in, I accepted their offer. A bit of additional context for the contents of this box. My partner and I, we work on a webcomic that is titled The Thief of Tales. We've been working on it for a couple of years and it's been going well, and we are closer to the end now. We have 2 chapters left on the comic. But as part of the lore of our comic, we have a sort of sigil that is very present. And it's the design that I sent them to have these items made. I was able to have stickers, fabric patches, and enamel pins. I will show you all 3 and I will talk a bit about the process. So the first thing that I did is I sent them the design, which is basically this drawing. For the stickers, there was no need to do any modification to the artwork, so that's exactly what I sent them to get the process started. They sent me back proofs of this design adapted to the patches and the pins, and I was able to take these proofs and do some corrections using Photoshop. I did some suggestions on the proofs they sent me and I sent it back. I didn't know if they would let me, fix some things that did not translate super well into the simplified designs. But there was no issue. I was able to send in my suggestions and they took them in consideration and sent back a second round of proofs that were pretty much spot on that time. And then I said, that's all good to go. Let's get these things done. And eventually I received them in the mail. These are the fabric patches and I really enjoyed working with them for the design. As you can see from the original image that's on the sticker, there's all sorts of, color variations and all kinds of small details that, are not exactly relevant to get the message across. And that kind of made the original design more confusing. And I asked them with my sketches that I sent in, I simplified a lot of the stuff. And I also asked them if the border of the patch could be different from what they had initially told me. And again, no issue whatsoever. It went super smoothly. It's either you iron the patch on, like there's the glue on the back. You can also sew this one on whatever you want to have the patch on. So I'm very happy with that. I think the patch looks really cool. I think it reads well from a distance as well, which is always something that I find important. And it's really quite cool to see, our design in this format. The third item that was made are enamel pins, and I was so excited to see these as well. I've always been fascinated with enamel pins and I just love, how they look. I think they generally look so fancy. And again, it was really easy to, send in some corrections for the designs, a bit like simplified stuff to make it easier to read from a distance. I was able to switch out the type of enamel and they didn't give me any issue with that. So overall, a very smooth experience and very comprehensive, and I'm very happy with these. This is quite a large pin and I'm glad that they made it with the 2 sort of attachments on the back with the rubber backs. The stickers have this really neat feature of having a split back, meaning it's much easier to peel them off the paper than stickers that do not have this feature. Like I said, this is the first time I'm having this kind of products made for the pins and the patches. Now, I know from watching other artists and other people operating small shops that sometimes when you get this stuff made, there are some items that are more like B grades. I think in the case of patches, there can be some embroidery issues. And with pins, it's some enamel issues like bubbles possibly, or a color not being at the right place, or a line being a bit wonky, I think. I took the time to look at each pin and each patch very closely, even the stickers, and I couldn't find any flaw. All the stickers are centered, like the white area around the drawing is consistent and regular. The patches, I didn't find anything weird, no loose threads, no weird area that shouldn't be embroidered the way it is. Like everything was good. The pins are all perfect. They're all very good looking. I couldn't find any issues with them. And since they all came, you know, individually bagged, there is no scratches on them, nothing. If you are looking to have custom items made, I would definitely recommend looking into this company, GSJJ. I'll have all the links and the info in the description. I'm very happy with my items. I would definitely order items from them again and work with them again. It's been a very pleasant process. And I'm super happy to have these. It really means a lot to me and my partner because this is sort of our project. And to be able to have things like this that I know I enjoy when I look at other people's creations and they offer pins and patches and stickers, and I'm always into that stuff. So now to be able to have these things made with our design, our thing, it's a bit magical, not gonna lie. I want to say a big thank you to GSJJ for working with me and sending me these beautiful items. And thank you guys for watching this video. I'll have links to this company in the description, and I will also have links to the comic, the webcomic, in case you want to check it out. I'm quite proud of, you know, all the work my partner has done. He does a lot of the work, and I think this comic is pretty cool. Alright guys, see ya in the next video. Bye bye!